Are you likable? You got jokes, you're the host, stand up. Are you likable?
Hello and welcome to Likeable, a podcast where we discuss, or show, or podcast, whatever. We discuss stand-up comedy from an entry-level perspective. I'm your host, David Stickle, and today I'm joined by Danny Mendez.
Yeah.
Woo! It's about time, my guy. We've scheduled this many times, and things have fallen through, but we're here. We're here.
It was a strategic game plan.
Strategic game plan.
Let you get in a few people, you know.
Yeah.
Let it build up.
Yep. You were waiting.
We get the one person that everybody's waiting for.
Yeah. You were waiting for there to be video and for me to practice the video for a couple episodes. Yeah, because now we went through all the stuff. We know all the stuff now. I know what angles work best.
Now let's give him a quality episode.
Let's give him the quality.
Quality shit.
Quality.
While you drink your Saratoga, I got my amazing macchiato sponsored by, what's this place called?
Epicurean.
Yeah. Come by and get yourself a coffee. So Dave can keep doing this, because if they shut this down, we're done.
Yeah. If the Epicurean goes out of business, the podcast studio will die. But yeah, we're trying to keep the studio alive too. I think that would be ideal.
I don't even drink coffee like that because it makes me shit a lot. But this is amazing.
Yeah. It flows right through you.
It's amazing. And there's no bathroom here, so it's like...
Yeah, I was about to say that. We're like, all right, well...
I should have thought this through.
The studio is going to be rough. We're going to have a very short episode.
We're going to have to take multiple commercial breaks.
Yeah. Brought to you by... No. So what's going on, man? How's life?
Life be lifing, man, you know.
Life be lifing?
Yeah, it's summertime, so I work at a high school, so I can't work there no more until it starts back up. So I had to get a nursing job at a nursing home. Not nursing, at a nursing home, housekeeping and stuff, which is pretty cool. That stuff gives me material, a lot of material, you know.
Yeah. So you went from our youngest to our oldest.
Yeah, man, from minors to elders, man.
Yeah.
Fucking them all. No.
I love that for you.
It's love everywhere.
Yeah. The difference in feeling, I gotta imagine. You go from supple to dry.
From experience to no experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wait,
to...
no experience to experience, right?
Oh, yeah, no experience to experience, yeah.
Been banging this chick since the flapper era.
Got normal teeth to gums.
Yeah. They're earning their teeth and they're losing their teeth. It's a high school. Okay, let's get that out there. And then
it's just jokes.
Yeah, they're just jokes. Let's not lose anybody's job here today.
Yeah, I'm not telling you which one, assholes.
Yeah. Disgusting. The viewers are so inappropriate.
Yeah, they just all logged off just now.
Yeah, they did.
We're gonna go to the next episode.
We're demonetized on YouTube right now. This will be on YouTube, which is exciting.
Yeah. I was waiting for that one too.
You're waiting for the YouTubes. Yeah. I'm gonna figure out clips. This will be our opening
paid
clip.
Advertisements.
It's just us talking about pedophilia and senior molestation. Yeah. So for those that don't know, Danny is the co-producer with me at the Krog comedy shows. We've had a couple guests from the Krog comedy shows on so far, but Danny was the comedian that and producer that came up and was like, yo, I think we can do comedy here. And it's been 11 shows now officially. We have our 12th coming up. This is very exciting. Yeah, it's been a whole year of this shit.
That went by so fast.
Dude, so fast. And I am out of material.
It's so hard coming up with new stuff every month.
Yeah.
It's like, because when you go to different spots, you can always perform old material. And even if you go to a spot the second time, you can still do like old-ish material, you know, but then when you're at the same spot every month, it's like, damn, you guys should be very grateful. I'm like really focused on you guys every month. Like I gotta go. We go to two-way almost every Wednesday. I live very close, so it's easier for me. And every time before I go in there, I'm like, all right, what will kill at the Krog? I gotta try something.
What are the old whites gonna like? No, it's like I think our fatal mistake was trying to do one every 2 weeks, because that's every other week we're coming up with 5 to 10 minutes of new shit, which is painful.
For real.
Yeah. I'm trying to like pull old stories out of my like early 20s and just like, how can I punch this up? You know? Yeah.
Like I have this one bit I'm gonna try on the next one that I used to do when I first started, but then it just got a little stale and I stopped. I'm like, let me try and revive that. Maybe it'll work at the Krog.
Oh yeah. What's the premise?
White people riding bicycles in the middle of the fucking road.
Okay. There's like a fair amount of that in Rhinebeck, actually.
I see it all the time,
yeah,
every month.
yeah. This bitch better get out of the road.
Every month, I got a bitch waving at me on a fucking on a motorcycle or a bicycle. I'm like,
dude,
no way.
The fucking the arrogance that cyclists have about like how they should be treated is ridiculous. Like I don't know if they're supposed to be on the sidewalk. I don't know if that's like the rule, but like when they're on the road, they definitely shouldn't be in the center of the road.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'm gonna run you over. Like I have a Jeep for that purpose. Like that bumper is made to hit the back tire, squirm them, and then just go over them. You know.
Not only that, but like if they're gonna be on the road like a car, follow the rules of the car. Like if we're at a stoplight, you don't get to fucking take your skinny ass bike and go in the middle of everybody just to get in the front of the line, you know?
Yes.
Sometimes I do move over just a little bit to stop them from going.
Yeah. Fuck 'em. Yeah.
I hate that shit, bro.
Dude, like this it gives me anxiety when there's like motorcycles wise, those like crotch rockets that like weave in between cars in like traffic, like because I drive to Beacon every Wednesday, and this has happened like pretty much all summer, but it's different people. It's not the same motorcyclists. I would have killed this guy by now. But it's like this motorcycle is like I'm stuck in traffic. This is like and just weaving in between cars like an idiot. And what drives me nuts about this, dude, is like, I'm really venting today. What drives me nuts about this is like, if that guy dies, everybody's going to be like, oh, he's gone too soon. Like, oh, like
he's a good person.
Yeah, he was so innocent.
He was
all this
just trying to make
stuff.
it home to his dog.
I know. It's fucking stupid because it's like, no, he's driving like an idiot, And especially kids with motorcycles that do the wheelies and die. It's like, don't do the wheelies, I don't know.
They do that in Beacon a lot. Like the kids there ride the bicycles, they do wheelies and blow through stop signs, blow through red lights.
Yeah.
And like I know some of them. And I'm like, bro, like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna write your ass up when I get back to the fucking school, bro. Like that's unacceptable.
Get a traffic violation in school.
Fucking write them a citation.
Dude, they in Beacon or like Beacon Newburgh, the bridge is like I get fucking dusted on the bridge like all the time, and I'm like I'm like a little bitch. I'm like speed limit's 45 actually. They're like boom 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 boom.
I always get stuck on that bridge, bro.
Oh really?
Traffic. Somebody's always crashing somewhere around the bridge.
Thankfully, I have not dealt with that so far. Yeah, fuck that bridge, dude.
Just don't go over that bridge.
I know. I do it when I go to when I do the two-way mic and then go to the night swim mic. I have to cross over to get to the throughway, and then but yeah, it's pretty smooth. But
I gotta go to that mic. Heard it's a good one.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's like good and sometimes it's a little weak. This past week, it was like 3 of us, but to be fair, all the mics were kind of dead this past week. Even the Keegan Ailes mic, which is like probably one of the better mics to go to, put on by Matt Toledo. Shout out Matt Toledo. That one only had 3 of us at sign up, and one of the guys, Chuck, keep it cool, Chuck, or yeah. I know his name is Chuck. I can't remember the name he's created for the stage name.
Keep it cool, Chuck something. Chuck call it Chuck comedy something.
Yeah,
I seen him last week on Wednesday. He's
funny. On Wednesday he brought like 3 people with him. On Thursday, since he lives in Saugerties and he lives and he goes to this Kingston mic, he brought like 10 people. So what was funny was that there was only 3 comedians plus the host. So we got to do whatever amount of time we wanted.
What a
and
good
like
crowd.
during my set, and there was a crowd, and during my set, 2 other comics showed up. So it turned into like a showcase accidentally that we weren't getting paid for. But I mean, the crowd was good. It was able to. I didn't know any of these people, so it was nice to do a little crowd work and fuck around too. So
Shout out to Chuck.
shout out to Chuck.
He'll be on his first comedy show September 20th at the Barking Frog.
Hell yeah.
See that in Beacon, New York. 8 o'clock.
Where the fuck
Chuck
is
is
Chuck?
good.
I gotta look up Chuck's name now so we don't fuck it up. What is Chuck?
I gotta look it up too.
I'm doing it for you.
Chuck, chill out.
Chuck, chill out. Ah, damn. Your phone's connected. I just saw that pop up, and I was like down here, and then I just saw the screen change, and I'm like, oh man.
My girl would love that.
Yeah,
As soon as I plug my phone in, a fucking hologram of my screen would pop up, and she's like, oh, "Who's that man?"
There's a lot of ass cheeks on your phone there, Danny.
Oh man, if I show you my search bar on Instagram,
Yeah. Oh man, I finally got my algorithm to put like nice stuff on my. For a while there, it was just showing me large breasts, and nothing wrong with. Actually, what was weird was it wasn't just large breasts. It was like specifically this one content creator. That's me being nice. But she's wearing like a tank top, and she's just like getting her chest rubbed from somebody behind her. It's always a different person. I'm like, who are you finding to do this? But she's just like getting her chest. Oh, she's just like, and and I'm like, what is this? And I don't know. But I finally got her off of my page, which is nice.
And Smash used to send me a lot of fat bitches. But like they were like really like bad. Like they weren't like beluga whale fat. They were like athletically fat.
Okay.
Like somewhat of a slim
Like
stomach,
curvy?
like huge ass. Some were curvy, some were like just straight down.
I think we need to figure out the definition of curvy and fat and all that kind of stuff.
Like here, I'll show you.
Oh, he's pulling it up. We're not. I don't think this is going to be seen on the screen.
This is because of Ant Smash.
Oh
like,
wow, I can see your
something
whole.
like that would be like Ant Smash. That's
Okay.
because of him.
Oh wow, look at Jugs on. Geez, all butts, huh?
Yep, Ant Smash.
Wow. Okay. Whoa, those are weird. So
Yeah, Ant Smash
you
fucked
people
up my
can't
whole
see this.
algorithm up. Thank you,
that
Ant Smash.
algo.
Appreciate it.
It's still. I can. Oh, okay. Just turned off.
Let's turn it off.
Yeah, it just turned off. That's so funny that I can see that.
Oh man.
Yeah, but Ant Smash is into the bigger ladies.
Yeah, he gotta be. He's huge.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
I mean,
he's not that big, but
yeah, he's not that big.
he's always been. He's a Shrek guy, so like
Yeah.
Shrek had Fiona. He's looking for his Fiona.
Yeah. I feel like him and I are like similar in size. I know we got away around somewhere close to the same. Like I'm close to 300 pounds. Like I know he's got to be up there too, right?
How are you 300?
Huh?
How are you 300 or
I'm
close?
fucking all muscle, dude. Look, I saw, dude. No, no, I'm fucking thick, dude.
We're like the same height.
Yeah, actually, some days I'm like, Danny's taller than me. Yeah,
I'm like half your weight. I'm like 148 on a good day after breakfast.
dude, there is a severe depth difference in the what size shirt do you wear?
Shit, whatever shirt fits, man.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah. If you were to pick like a snug shirt,
It'd be like a large.
okay.
But then there's some shirts that like fit slim. So like it'll be a large, but the sleeve will be like up here.
Gotcha.
So it's like I gotta try it on first, and I'm like a female at the stores. I gotta try it on before I leave.
I'm like a 2X guy. Like I'm just like comfortable. Like 2X is my thing. Throw it in there.
That should look like a robe on me.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, what's funny is we had a show in Beacon this past Michael and I, and Aaron Baez was there, and I had T-shirts made, right? And Aaron Baez is like, those are cool shirts, and I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. And I'm like, do you fucking want one? And he goes, what size do you got? And I'm like, the smallest I have is a large.
Just like
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah. He always tilts his head. That's fucked up. Well, he has to because he's looking up. It's so funny that when he does stand up, even when the crowd's below him, he like tilts his head back. You know?
even when he's on stage.
Yeah. It's so funny. He's a funny dude. But yeah, I offered him a large, and he goes, "I'm be swimming in that, bro." I'm like, all right, dude.
Oh man, I remember this one comic. I forgot who his name was, and I wanted to do this joke because it was so good, but I was like, I don't want to take another comic joke. It was like it wasn't a joke that he wrote down. It was like, you know how you go to open mics and you write like little in between jokes to call out another comic's joke.
Yeah.
So Aaron goes up, and I go up, and then Smash go up. Not all in order, but
Yeah.
Then the guy goes up. He was like, "Yo, bro, we just saw Aaron, Danny, and Smash up here. That's like the evolution of Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard." I was like, that is so true.
That's great.
That was so true, bro.
That's awesome.
Like, damn, I want to take that so bad, but you got it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how often are you on a lineup with both of them at the same time?
We did have a show at Deuces. You were on that card as well, but then we had to cancel that because of attendance and people shooting in Poughkeepsie and shit. Stop that shit.
Dude, yeah. Just that section of Poughkeepsie is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta do better, bro. I'm trying to make you laugh and you want to shoot up the block.
Yeah. Same. I shouldn't speak on Poughkeepsie. You know, I
Love Rhinebeck though.
Love Rhinebeck. I used to go to Dutchess Community College, and I was I hung out in Poughkeepsie a lot way back when, but it seems to have gotten worse since. Yeah.
Which is weird because like Beacon used to be so much worse than what it is now 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So much worse.
All
And now
that-
it's a night and day difference.
All that money, man, came in, just pushed everybody out, which fucking sucks.
Yeah, it pushed the people out. Most people went to jail.
Yeah.
Other people was just like, well, everything is changing. Let's change with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, time to just start doing good. And now Beacon, like you walk down Main Street and you think every day is a pride parade, bro. It's amazing.
Something similar happened with Rhinebeck. I mean, a ton of money flooded into Rhinebeck too from the city and like elsewhere. But a lot of people that just had land and stuff just like sold and moved. And then all like the poorer whites, I would put myself in that category. Like I have to live with my parents, you know, and that's just like, that's the only way I'm still here, you know, and that's crazy. But like a lot of people I live with are just like, yeah, it's actually cheaper to live in Brooklyn. They just moved to Brooklyn. And I'm like, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I never once would have thought Brooklyn would be a safe place to live in.
I know. And look at it now. It's like, well, it's actually not safe because you can say the wrong phrase and somebody's going to tattle on you. They're like, no, you can't talk about people like that.
I remember back when I was like 20 years old, I was in Job Corp. And my roommate, his name was, let's not say his name. Mm-hmm. Let's just call him O.
Okay.
O for short. O for short. So O lived in Brooklyn. I lived in Poughkeepsie, but we was like really close roommates. You know, we was really close. And he said, yo, one day come to the block, you know, bring some weed, we'll smoke, you know, I have a couple drinks, couple girls, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, bet, yeah. Gave me the address. I take the 4 train all the way up to Brooklyn, took another train. And I'm on, I forgot exactly where, but I'm around Flatbush because that's where he lived. And I look down the block that I'm supposed to walk at, and I see people on this, in front of this building, people in front of that building, people right there just hanging out. I'm like, bro, you got to meet me in the corner, bro. I'm not walking through all this. Everybody's already looking at me. Like, he's like, nah, chill. Those are all my people. I actually see you right now. Come on. I'm looking. I'm like, yo, nah, ain't no way you see me. First of all, everybody here kind of, y'all all dressed in blue. Like, y'all all look alike, bro. Like, what's going on? He's like, look up. And I look up, and he's looking from the window of his apartment building. He's like, yo, come on up. And I'm like, and I remember, because I'm from the Bronx, like, that's how it is. Like, when you're going to walk on somebody's block and they're expecting you, they're outside the window looking like this, waiting for you to come up, because they themselves don't want to go downstairs because they know what's down there.
Damn. All in blue because they're gang?
They crippin', cuz.
Crippin' cousin? Yeah. Yeah.
Crippin', cuz.
Yeah. Well, that'd be terrifying for me.
It was a great weed though, so I didn't want him to miss out. Like, I didn't want to be a bitch and be like, nah, I'm going back to Job Corp.
Yeah. Anytime I see a group of people wearing the same outfit, I get nervous. You know, football teams, cheerleaders, Crips. You know, it's all the same to me. It's very scary.
Unless they all have Likeable t-shirts on. Then,
Hell yeah.
Then I'll be like, yeah.
merch for sale
Those are my
online
brothers.
now. Yeah. They're like, oh, we're such big fans of you, Dave. You fucking losers.
We like your sheets.
Yeah, we like your shirts. Are you likable? Let's talk a little bit about you, man. Well, how long have you been in the comedy game and doing this thing?
Started. I did a comedy class, like a comedy. It was like a 4 or 6 class sessions. I missed the first one because I didn't. It was based in the West Coast, and this was when COVID was out, so it wasn't like you can go to class because everything was through Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was at 6:30, but it was at 3:30 because it's West Coast over there. So I did that during COVID for like 3 months. Then I stopped because there was no clubs open, no open mics open. Everything was Zoom, and my camera sucked during Zoom. Nobody could hear me. 2021, I went to my first open mic at the comic strip, Gladys Pro
Sick.
mic or something like that. And then it went really good from there, and I just kept doing it. So I would say about 4 years, maybe 3.5.
What was your your first set about? Do you know?
My first set was about COVID and the condom COVID bit that I have.
Okay, okay. Yeah, like
And
wearing a 95 mask?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's funny.
And then that was like a 2.5 minute set. And then the set I had after that was New York being slow, but somehow we're riding bikes in the middle of the street. Like that's the bit that I'm gonna revive.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to
word.
revive.
Oh, this is cool.
And then another bit about Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. What so when you've been a comedy fan for a longer time than you've been doing comedy, right?
Yeah.
I always say this, and you've heard me say this to you many times, but you give me a very Dave Chappelle vibe. It's just your tone of voice, your cadence, all that kind of stuff. Do you have like early influences or anything like that of like people that you're like, boom? And then when you were doing your first mic, do you feel like that's subconsciously who you're trying to be, or like was there anything like that?
Dave Chappelle is definitely hands down my favorite comedian.
Hell yeah.
And it started, I never seen his stand-ups before I saw his the Chappelle show.
Okay.
So it started as that. Like I never even knew he was a comedian before watching the Chappelle show.
Right.
And then I was watching I was just flipping through the channels one day and it flipped on to, I think it was BET or maybe MTV, and his stand-up was on. And I was looking, I was like, that's Dave Chappelle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap, he does stand-up. And I watched it and it was just so hilarious, bro. Like I remember just flipping on every night to see if it would come on again. Because back then, you really, like now you could tell what's coming on. Like all you got to do is just look it up. And you'll know exactly where to find it, what time it's coming on. Back then, you just got to keep flipping, looking at the program.
Yeah.
And it took so long for something like that to come on again that it made me watch other stand-up or whatever else was on. And then I would just be watching like, not good as Dave, but it was good.
Yeah. That's cool. So other than Dave, do you remember anybody?
Patrice O'Neal, definitely
Okay.
remember him. I remember Eddie Griffin, a lot of Eddie Griffin, a lot of Martin.
Okay.
I forgot his name. He actually passed away, but he does one of my favorite Jamaican store bits of. Damn, I forgot his name. He passed away though. Yeah, those guys. Trying to think of a white comic.
They don't need to be white, but my viewers have no idea who you're talking about. Patrice O'Neal. They're like, who's that?
Bill O'Reilly.
Look him
Yeah,
up.
that's another one too.
Bill O'Reilly. I didn't even know he did.
Not Bill
stand-up.
O'Reilly. Oh, dang, I'm bugging.
Thinking of Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bill Burr.
Okay. Like, Bill O'Reilly did stand up. Oh, that's
Bill
funny.
Burr was good.
My introduction to this is very young, but my introduction to Dave Chappelle as a stand-up comic was actually in a movie. He played Reggie in The Nutty Professor.
Oh yeah.
You remember that? Yeah. You go step up to Reggie. he's playing this like over the top like roast comic. It was like so, and he had like dreadlocks. It was so funny.
My favorite one was him in I think it was Blue Street with Martin Lawrence. When they stole a diamond and he gets like trapped in the truck while he's trying to retrieve the diamond back, and the bad guys open the truck, and he's like, wait, I know that guy. Martin's trying to stick up for him. He's like, he's a badass dude. Show him that move that you do when you about to kill a guy. And he takes his 2 fingers like, yeah. He's digging in his ass, right? And that's what he does. He takes the guts out of his ass. And then Dave Chappelle goes, cat. He just dropped the guts on the floor.
It's like crazy how much like public opinion in him has changed, I think, because of like his Netflix specials lately. Yeah. I would say like predominantly he's still pretty loved. But there is like a big part of the population that's like triggered by him, which is like ridiculous. Like Chappelle's show back in was it 2007, 8, and 9, I think. Maybe it was before that actually. I don't really. That, yeah, maybe like 2005-ish.
Elementary school watching that, so probably even early 2000s.
You were in elementary school when you were watching that?
Yeah.
I remember
being at my grandma's house watching.
Maybe I was in
the R. Kelly skit.
Yeah. I remember that was like what my dad and I used to watch together. Like every week we had to sit down and watch Chappelle's show because my dad works all day and night, and like he was never home. But like when he was home, like we would get a little bit of time together, and that's what we would do was watch Chappelle's show. And that was awesome. My dad loved that show. But yeah, it's crazy. The show, like everybody loved him, and like even like Half Baked was like clutch movie. Yeah. Like that was an awesome movie. I wasn't a weed guy, but like I was like, this is awesome. He
even made fun of that his own movie during one of his skits.
Really?
Like he had a skit where he does like how movies would actually go if they were in real life. Mm-hmm. It's like the movie Pretty Woman. Instead of the guy falling in love with the prostitute, like when they wake up in the morning, he's like, "You got to get the fuck."
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
there's one, the Half Baked one. All the main characters are in an apartment trying to think of a way to break their friend out of jail. Uh-huh. He's like, "Yo, let's sell the weed." He's like, "Dude, let's smoke the weed." Fuck Kenny, bro.
Oh, I remember that. Yo, fuck Kenny B. Yeah. I remember that guy didn't do any more movies after that. I don't think that Hispanic guy that was in that movie.
I think he did some shows though. Like he was always in like series and like cop movies, cop shows and stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah,
I mostly seen.
I feel like I never saw him again after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was I miss Chappelle's show so much.
Word.
Yeah.
They need to bring back a season 4 that he writes and not nobody else takes over.
Yeah. When him and Neil Brennan did some episodes together, that shit was like prime. Yeah. The Charlie Murphy stuff and the Darnell Rollins like near the end was like kind of like all right, like It was
missing one big thing, which was Dave Chappelle.
Hell yeah, yeah, he was epic. Do you you also became a fan of roast comedy, and you're very good at that, but also like you're exceptional at crowd work too. Which is like our introduction was like my first open mic. I went there with a bunch of friends at Laugh It Up, and you went before me, I think, because I was like later on the right. I think you went before me, or did I go
after me? Yeah, I went before you. Yeah,
you went before, yeah, because I actually referenced you in my set. Actually, I'm remembering that. So like you went before me, and it was like Travis, Don, Kirsten, my bartender, Michael, and my friend Michael, and me, and you were up there, and you noticed that Dawn took her shoes off, and you're like, look how cozy this girl is.
She almost had her feet on the table.
Yeah, she was all like bundled up in the chair.
It was like you could tell she was very comfortable because you only bring out like socks that you would publicly wear in public, with no shave. And they were white socks, very black on the bottom. I was like, yeah, she feels she's at home.
Yeah. She was cozy as hell, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was all of our first like comedy open mic that night, which was pretty wild for me and my friends. Like, it was our first one ever witnessing.
Yeah, that was a very confusing table because I'm like, I tried the girl that had her shoes off and the guy right next to her. I thought they were a couple. And it was like, no, we're not a couple. I'm like, oh, so y'all a couple. No, we're not a couple. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
Why are y'all sitting so far from each other?
Yeah, Travis and Dawn were together, but they were like diagonal, I think. Because Travis wanted to sit in the front and Dawn wanted to sit in the back. and Kirsten wanted to sit in the front, so she was across from Travis, and then Michael was next to me. Yeah, that was a funny time. Yeah,
I was like, look, they playing footsies, and
Yeah.
everybody looked down like this.
Yeah, I think you called this like a polycule or something like that, or no, you just found out that I was the only one that was like alone at that table. So when I got up there, I was just like, I'm the lonely guy that was referenced from before, and that was like my only like riff that I had. Other than that, like during that set, I think I made a joke about Kane and the Undertaker, and I got Jesse Gambino to laugh pretty hard, but like I profiled him as somebody that would laugh about Kane and the Undertaker, and yeah, he would, yeah.
Big wrestling guy.
Yeah. Big in general. I hope he's okay. I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah, he posts every now and then. So he seems all right.
Word.
Cool guy.
Episode that's coming out tomorrow is Mike Ivanov, and Mike.
That's my guy.
Yeah, Mike is the
Every
man.
time he sees me, he goes, "Oh, I got tab open. Go get beer."
Yeah. He credits Jesse for a lot of his stand up because he's like, I come to a show, and you know, because he went to a Keith Prince show, and Jesse was a part of that too. And then he's like, Jesse Gambino, he told me to do stand up, and we did. And so it's like, Jesse really influenced him.
Yeah, Jesse, he got me on my first show.
Yeah,
Him and Keith, me and Keith, he got me and Keith on our first show, and our first open mic too as well. So he kind of really showed us the door to comedy, and then we kind of just took it from there. So yeah, I give credit. I give Jesse some credit too. So
yeah, he's been doing it seemingly a very, very long time.
yeah, he's like about 16 years and 30,000 pounds of fucking comedy.
Yeah. Again, we hope you're okay. God.
Oh, yeah, Jesse.
Yeah. Haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah. He might be the one listener that I have. I don't really know. Yeah.
I listen to, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's funny.
Hey, how you doing? This is another gentle entrance into your ears as a disruptible pops up to tell you about our upcoming shows. Isn't this exciting? This is so exciting. Let's see. By the time this comes out, the 9/9 show at Three's Brewing with Mr. Nick Bailey is going to be come and gone. I'm sure it's going to be a sold-out show. It's not right now. Oh, God. It's going to be a sold-out show, and it's going to be such a good time. On 9/12, which is the Friday after this episode comes out, I'm at the 5th Borough Comedy Festival in Staten Island at the Cantina, which is very exciting. I'm not excited for traffic, but I am excited for the opportunity to do some comedy for some Staten Island folks. I don't think they go by that. And then on 9/17, the following Wednesday, I'm in the Capital Region's Funniest Competition. I need people there to vote for me. So if you're around, vote for me and Pedro. All right, never mind. And then 9/19, need tickets to sell for this at Sloop Brewing Co. Also buy tickets for 9/20 in Olive Bridge. I still don't know where that is. And then on 9/26, there is a Don't Tell that I am helping produce. And then 9/27, you know it, a free croak show is around the corner, and our tap takeover is going to be with Zeus Brewing. Excited, we're going to have Anthony Zenhauser on that lineup. October shows, there's so many, but we're very excited. And well, you know what? I'm going to let you get back to the episode. Have fun, okay? I'm very proud of you.
Michael will listen here and there, and he'll message me. He's like, "Yo, stop saying my name." And I'm like, "Okay." And then I had Ant Smash on here, and he was just like, "Bro, you gotta stop talking about it." So it's like, ah, shit. Who am I gonna talk about on this show?
Hey, we brought him up. That was one of the first people too, in like the first 5 minutes.
Ant Smash,
Yeah.
yeah. He's between the three of us, we talk a lot. I think
Yeah.
Yeah. We also hope you're doing okay, buddy. Ant
Word.
Smash is recovering from a ACL surgery or an MCL.
Toward his meniscus.
Yeah, tore his meniscus.
He
Doing
said
something.
he was walking around that for a long time and he didn't even know that it was
Yeah,
torn.
yeah.
I was like, damn, how you put that much weight on a torn meniscus and not know?
I don't know, man. But he's got ankle issues, I think. So
Yeah.
maybe he just attributed it to that. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Get better, buddy.
Word.
This is a really big get well soon episode.
I know, right? Everybody get better.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we can see you soon.
Well, gotta get better, crew. That's
So we need to wheel your ass to one of these mics, man. You don't gotta dunk to be
Yeah.
a comedian.
August is a good time for him to go into this, though, recovery for that surgery, because fuck, dude. I mean, the shit's been dead lately. You know, it just feels like everybody's been traveling. You know,
Word.
yeah. Every show and every mic I've been to in the last like 2.5 weeks has just been quiet. You know.
That's what I noticed last year, and I refused to believe it because it started in June. Last year of June, like some of the shows I put on weren't doing as good as they were. Then I talked to Gil and Gilbert Hernandez, shout out to him.
Yeah.
He told me, bro, it's so hard to do shows in the summer because everybody's going away. Nobody wants to sit down for 2 hours. Everybody wants to be outside. I'm like, I don't believe you. They'll come to my shows. Maybe your shows, but not mine.
Yeah.
And then it just hit me. I'm like, yeah, he was right.
Yeah. Like, that's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. What's your girl number?
You got a sister too?
Yeah, she got a sister. Yeah, what's up? Let me just take this thing off real quick.
Shout out to Gil. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I
too,
hope you're
man.
doing well, Gilbert. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, man. Every time I go on your story, you're with family and shit.
Yeah. He seems to be in a happy new relationship. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully that one lasts. I'm pulling for you, bro. Lock
Pulling
this
for
one
you,
down.
dude. That's crazy. That's talking so much shit. The Albany comics would be like, who are these people? They don't even talk about you, Patrick. So roast comedy and crowd work, but like and actually when we were going to Nyack one night, you showed me a roast battle that you were like, because this is back when we were trying to do a roast battle at Fish and Chicks. And you're like, this is what I'm thinking of. And you showed me this thing.
Yeah.
And you've been a fan of that for a long time. Like, when did you start, like, really loving, like, roast battle stuff? And then, like, do you ever just, like, because, like, Michael, and we'll swear we'll stop talking about him. But Michael and, like, Connor, like, seems to be doing, like, the roast battle New York thing, like, every Wednesday. It's like their thing. I don't know what the deal is.
Get on one so
you want to get on one of those? I have no idea. I
bad.
have no gear for roasting. I could just be a little sassy.
See, that's like watching those roasting. It's called Roast Me for anybody that wants to watch it on YouTube. It's like a big classroom of not any comics that you would know, but like there's specific types of comedy. Roast comedy is just on a level of its own. Like, because you can say just about anything that would probably make sense. Maybe it might not make sense, but it would just still be funny.
Yeah.
So watching a classroom of famous roast comedians roasting each other with one person on a hot seat and they got to defend themselves against 10 other comedians, and you're like, dang, I always thought that you had to roast somebody on how they look or how they talk, or but when somebody's like, man, like there's this guy named Boo Capone, and he looked at a fat comic, he's like, you look like you. Oh, they said you fought a pigeon outside of KFC over a French fry, and I'm like, that's like creative, and then also like because he's fat, and it's like watching so much, it just molded me into a roaster by mistake.
Yeah,
and I look at people, and I'm like, dang, bro, like I would just roast them in my head, and then I use that as crowd work. Sometimes though they do go overboard, but that's roasting. Like you gotta hurt somebody's feelings sometimes.
What's crazy about that stuff, because I've watched a couple episodes too, is that they're so fast.
Yeah,
It's just like, like socially, if I were in a room where everybody's just like trying to hit somebody, you know, I'd be like, and then somebody would say what I was gonna say, and like, fuck, I need to start, like, you know, and then like 50 fucking jokes would go before I'm just like, oh wait, I got one, and then I wouldn't be able to, you know, they're just like
They'll
so
send you
rapid.
detention just for not saying nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, oh shit, like this sucks.
Like everybody has something that they always get roasted about too. Like there's a person on that show, he gets roasted for being small and looking young, even though he's old. Somebody for dressing a little zesty and, you know, just doing womanly things. No, they call it. Can we say the G word on here?
Gay?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He they make fun of him for being gay, even though he's not gay. But
Okay.
they still say he's gay.
It's okay to say that. Yeah.
I don't want to get canceled.
No, you're good, man.
There's
Yeah.
another dude, he's old, but he looks young, so they make fun of him for that. Like, everybody always has a niche of what they get roasted for.
Is that what zesty meant?
Zesty's gay, yeah. Like,
Oh, okay.
like
I
when
was
you
like,
show a little
you said he
sass.
dressed a little zesty, and I'm just like, I'm thinking, honestly, man, this is how dumb I am. I'm like, zesty Doritos, like, like he dressed like spicy, you know, like,
Like, you ever had something that was zesty tasting? Like,
yeah.
that's what's zesty.
That's like lime and lemon, right? Zesty. It's like
Zesty.
that's good, little sour. Yeah. But that's zesty,
Yeah.
like this. Okay, good to know.
Oh, that's what camera too.
Zesty pod, yeah. Zestiable. That's cool. I like thinking of roast jokes, but I just don't come up with them fast enough, I don't think. Like, cause like one of the cool things about the two-way mic, and you told me this forever ago. You're like, I'm gonna do an imitation of you. You're like, bro, first thing you think of, just write it down. And like, you know, because you have your little pad with you at all times, and you just write it down. And I'm like, all right. So there's sometimes when I'm like watching somebody do their open mic, and at two-way, and I'll either like say it's you if you're sitting next to me, or like sometimes Joe Alfano because he never shuts the fuck up. And it's just like, if I know I'm gonna whisper, so he'll be quiet for a little bit, you know. But like I'll think of like a little joke and I'll say that, and you know I often feel so bad when I do it. But like I'm never gonna go up there and say it. But what's cool about you is when you go up there, like you'll just be like, ever notice how somebody, and like it's like, oh my god, this is so funny. Like, yeah, I definitely appreciate that about your humor. You know,
Just gotta be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like I every time I go up and do my stand up, I always know that like I can bomb right now, but I'm at least gonna have fun if I do.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't bomb and be uncomfortable, because then you're really gonna be mad at yourself. You're like, damn, I let them know that I bombed.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you bomb and you're still having fun up there, it's like, I thought I was funny.
Yeah.
It's dope.
One of my favorite parts is like when you show up with like material and you do like 2 or 3 minutes and you're like, yeah, that's all I want to do about that. And then you're like, who's here? And then you just want to get over there, because I'm like, I know what this is, you know? And it's just like, oh man, everybody's about to take it on the shins. Yeah, that's always really fun. What was funny, I don't know why this just made me think of it, but to bring back Ant Smash, he would, like back when two-way was like really booming, I think, which is like probably about like maybe the fall of last year. I think we had like a lot of people showing up all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit before that, but like it was so funny that like Ant Smash was always showing up like last. Like he was showing up last, and sometimes he'd come in and be like have to go on, but 7 o'clock mic, he's showing up at like 8:45 and he gets in there and everybody like, and he, maybe there's like 3 comics left, and like Gilbert would be there, you know, and they would just like, look at that Smash coming in so late, you know, he'd like do this little thing, and then he'd get up there and like people would pick on him like while they were going, and then Ant Smash would get up on stage and just be like, what the fuck, man? Like, I just come up here, and he'd just like defend himself for like 5 minutes, and then somebody would be like, I had material I wanted to do, and then he wouldn't get to do the material for like 6 weeks in a row.
I remember telling bro, ignore them. He's like, fucking can't, bro. You got Joe Alfano, every fucking set. What's his name? Then you got fucking Pat Downey saying some dumb shit.
Fuck Pat Downey, bro. Like he would just like do that. So
fucking
funny.
Gilbert always want to say something. Go get yourself another fucking wife, Gil. Like, you're always so angry, bro.
Yeah.
He learned how to control that really good, though.
Yeah. No, he's much better. Like, I don't know if you were there for this, but like maybe like a month ago, it was a lighter mic, and he showed up late I want to say this was like before he got this, like the last time he did the mic before he got the surgery, but he showed up late and like we were just wrapping up and we're like, he came in and we're like, oh, actually, if you want to go, it's your turn, like right now. And he's like, I don't even know what I'm going to say yet, man. Like, so he just like went up there and riffed for like 7 minutes. And that was funny. Yeah. I missed that.
Damn, haven't seen him at a mic in a while.
Yeah.
Even Gilbert, like Gilbert used to come at the very tail end of mics. That's how two-way was. Like it would start with like 10, 12 comics, and out of nowhere we'd have like 20, 25.
Yeah. And it's weird that I don't know, everybody's just got shit going on, but it just seemed like there at some point there was like this really cool like little golden era that we had for like maybe like 2 or 3 months where you know, you wouldn't be the only minority in the room, you know, and then the Gilbert would show up and fucking Ant Smash would eventually. Michael was coming every week. Rodney was there for a little bit, you know, it's just, and then, you know, Alfano would show up late, you know.
With Pat Downey.
Yeah, Pat Downey would be there. Yeah, it was just funny to, you know, see everybody pick on each other. Meanwhile, I'm just there. We're like, hi, guys, this is my cow joke, you know. But yeah, the vibe in that room was awesome. Yeah.
It's like if you were an outside comic or a new comic, it would take you a while to understand just how we get down in there.
Yeah.
Like I seen one comic, not gonna say the name, but that person stormed off in the car one day and was like, "Those guys are fucking idiots. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about in there. It's just no structure." Meanwhile, if you look inside, we're all laughing, having a ball. Just, you know, like,
is that a male comic or a female comic you're imitating?
Oh, it could be either or.
Yeah.
whatever they want to.
Yeah.
Go by.
Whatever they want to go by. Okay, that's fair.
Though.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I was like, damn. I was like, that person was funny too, but they still. I was like, two ways not for everybody, man.
It's not. I mean, like, I like that we can kind of get away with saying most things. I was talking about. I'm not going to say his name, but this comic that was that's been showing up for the past couple weeks. I didn't see him last week, but saying some really like racist. Yeah.
This is no way to get around.
Yeah. And the thing is like I was like on a different podcast and I was explaining this, but like we don't really limit what he says unless he just says the word, you know. But you know, I think the thing is like if he doesn't figure out how to tell those jokes better, because I mean, you know, people say racist shit all the time in stand up, you know, but like they're funny about it.
It's clever.
Or there's nuance. You know, don't just say the N-word. Figure out a creative way to say it, you know.
Spell it differently.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to be close to being able to say it because of that one college player. He plays football and basketball, I think. But his name is Noah Nigga.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not.
K-N-I-G-G-A. They're trying to say you pronounce it nigga, but it's still nigga.
Nope, not doing it. No. God forbid, not to go on a tangent here, but if he ends up on a Boston sports team, they're gonna be like, "All right, time to do it. This is what we've been training for."
They're not even gonna say his whole name. Like, my nigga for three.
The Dunkin' Donuts in Massachusetts is just gonna be unhinged. It's gonna be bad. They'll be like, "Can I get an iced coffee? None of that queer shit." And a hot coffee, none of the queer shit. And then let's talk about what so and so did last night. They didn't say what so and so in real life is. But yeah, so I think what's gonna happen is like this guy is either gonna have to back to the open mic. This guy's gonna either have to figure out how to write better jokes, or he's just gonna never get put on shows. And if he gets any worse, he'll probably get asked to stop. But like,
if he does get put on a show, it'll be because somebody wants him to stop. Like they know he's either gonna get booed or heckled or it's not gonna go well, and then they're gonna go backstage and be like, "Bro, you suck." Not you suck, but like change your shit because like
as a producer though, I mean, that's got to be like to do it now, I feel like would be to really be asking. You don't have him on a show, do you?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like, I was like, are you breaking this lightly to me? But like to do it, to be like, oh, I'm gonna derail this show. Like, you know, if you're producing this, unless you have like a very good like black comic coming up after him that is just like geared up and like, hey man, put him on a show, let him do time, and then when he gets done, I'm gonna fucking eat him alive. You know,
that's a good reason.
Yeah. Yeah, it would also just be funny to see him do those jokes in a black room. You know, like we don't do the room anymore, but Queen City. I mean, it would be, if he was in there, he'd probably get his ass beat.
He wouldn't make it out the door, bro.
But it would also be like a good thing to be like, if you believe these jokes, you would say them anywhere, right?
Yeah.
And if you believe they're not offensive, you would say them anywhere, right? Do them there. You know, how big are your balls, dude? I don't think you would.
I would be scared to bring him there because not only would they beat his ass, but they'll beat my ass too, just for bringing him there.
Yeah.
Like, Danny, this is your company.
Yeah.
You're getting fucked up with him.
Yeah, we're never using you again, dude. Yeah, no. I hope he gets better at it because I never want to see a comedian stop doing comedy. If he really, it does, like I've seen his notebook, and other than the swastika, no, I'm kidding. His notebook does seem to have a lot of jokes in it, and it's just like, all right, so he cares about this enough to write a bunch. I don't know him that well at all, but like he cares enough to write a bunch. Like hopefully he can just direct that to good vibes, you know. But,
or just do shows for the clan, and that's it.
yeah, there's a market for racism now.
That is,
yeah, that's good for him. You know, maybe he's on to something. You know,
He's practicing for the big clan rally.
Yeah, Matt Rifle. He's gonna be.
Bill Boom.
Yeah. I was trying to think of somebody with the last name Lynch, but no, that's too far.
Marshawn Lynch, but he's black.
Yeah, hold my dick. Yeah, I think anybody. Yeah, no.
It's weird to have be black and your last name Lynch.
It is, right?
Yeah. Damn, moving on. All right.
Yeah. No. Dark times for our country. Dark time. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, we'll wrap up soon, but I mean, just talking about like shows and stuff. I mean, I also got to give you a lot of props, you know, because like when you came into Krog over a year ago now, it was I didn't know shit about shit. I mean, you were just like, yeah, man, this is how we're doing the lineup and this is why, and you know, like you were very like helpful in explaining it. So I got to give you a lot of credit for that. You also are very influential in me figuring out crowd work too. I think I watch a lot of crowd work on YouTube now, but like definitely like watching you a lot too, and like your note about like, oh, it's the first thing you think of, you know, write it down, and that like that stuck with me. I brought it back up because it stuck with me, you know what I mean? And that was like probably a little throwaway thing for you at the 2-8, but I can actually remember where I was when you told me that pretty early on. So I do owe you a thank you for that stuff, man.
No problem.
Yeah.
It definitely helps when you don't have material for 2.
You're like, yeah, man. I'm just trying to, because I don't have anything. Yeah.
So the last show we did, I was like, dang, all right, I'm going up third. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to ask him to put me on later because I don't have material. That just seems so irresponsible. So hopefully this works.
Yeah. I was like, you know, like when I'm trying to like figure out like order or something like that, and I'm like, I don't want you to feel slighted because I'm putting you up earlier, but I just understand that like, I want to get it done and get off the stage at the Krog at this point, just because it's like, man, they have seen me enough, you know, like, oh man. Yeah.
It's good that nobody has said like, don't bring that comic back or anything, because I've got that a few times from the shows I've done.
From like the Krog or
not Krog, Queen. I've got it in Queen City. I've got it in Fish and Chicks, and that was only it.
Yeah.
But I've got that a few times. Like, don't bring that comic back. He wasn't funny. Or
Don't
he was
bring Dave
offensive.
Stickle back. He's the worst.
Yeah, he's too handsome. I can't focus on his jokes.
he's the Ritz cracker of comedy. It looks like very boring. He needs cheese and pepperoni to actually be worth it. No, I mean, thankfully we haven't. I don't know if we've had a bad show. We've had some just okay shows, I think, at the Krog. But the crowds have always been big, which is cool. Or it's a lot for how small the room is, I think.
There's people that be standing the whole show.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll have, don't tell the fire department, but we'll have more than our occupancy, and people standing around watching the show, and then
That's a black woman.
is it? I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't think there was any of those out here. we're in the woods.
That's
guys.
like the whitest thing you've done I've ever seen you do, where you're sitting here, you're like, oh my God, there's a black woman here. Huh?
I almost got up and introduced myself.
Yeah, they're like, hey, how's it going? Like, I'm.
Are there any more?
Is there? Not to sound,
Where's the cookout?
not to be offensive, but there has been more black people in the community. I'm very excited about this for Rhinebeck. This is probably the most racist thing I'm going to say, but I've noticed, and I'm just like, oh, that's awesome. There's
I always like it at the Krog when there's just like that one black person there.
Yeah.
Or maybe two. It's like, all right, I can connect with this person.
Yep.
Even though if even if I'm a little hood and they probably didn't grow up in the hood, like I know we can still like riff on each other.
It's the same black person every time. Too.
Yeah,
it literally is. We got one. Shout out John Barry if you listen to that. Yeah, John. He's so cool. He has a very successful business, but he also DJs for fun, and he takes it so seriously, which is awesome. Because I love it when people are passionate. But this is a stupid story about John Barrett. Maybe you'll think it's funny. I don't know. But he was moving storefronts in town once, right? And he used to have these big fucking concrete like planters with these giant plants in them, right? And he borrowed my hand truck one day. So we're like literally just like rolling a giant plant down the street or down the sidewalk. And I'm like, I've told him this in person, I believe, but I was sitting there, I was just like, man, white people are just going to think that like black people up here steal plants. It's like maybe we'll cut that out.
Just regular plants, not even weed plants.
Yeah, just those big old vases, and it was so funny because I'm just like, optically, this doesn't look good. It looks like we're doing like a Home Alone, like he's tall and thin, I'm short and stout. Like we're just like stealing the shit. I'm Joe Pesci.
Steal the stuff that's inconvenience.
Yeah, but it was cool. He's cool shit. But yeah, the one black guy in the crowd. It's always great to see him there.
Yeah.
Other than the comics, yeah, we have fair representation. Sometimes you're the only black person on the lineup.
That's when I'll let you host.
Yeah.
Your people. Bring
Yeah.
them up.
Talk to the whites.
Gather them up.
I really do. I really do feel like, and I'm excited for if we do the white translator bit.
I've been thinking of a few.
Yeah.
Bits too.
It'd be funny to practice it a 2-way at some point, and then we can just see how it feels. But to try it out and to just have me just like kind of break it down for. And me to go extra white on it,
Yeah, 'cause I hold back at the Krog to try and be just a little bit proper, because I know if I talk how I want to talk, they're not gonna understand me. I say a few slang words, I'm gonna have to break down what it means, and I don't want to have to break it down. You break it down.
Yeah. It'd be funny. Now he says that'll be a good bit. I'm excited to do that. That'll be fun.
I've seen a few people do that, like a few famous comedians do that, and it always works. So it'll work.
Yeah, my thought process was like the Key and Peele skit where they have Barack Obama and then they have his black translator, and I'm just like, oh, that's funny. We just do the reverse of that, Yeah.
I seen that on Kill Tony with Cam Patterson and David Lucas translating for Tony.
Okay, that's funny.
Kim said something, and one of the other guests that was there, white guest, he was like, I have no idea what the fuck you just said. And David Lucas was like, oh, what he said was that being on Kill Tony has opened up plenty of opportunities for him.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, fuck it.
we should hit that. we should do that soon. Is there anything you wanted to talk about before we wrap it up here? Anything you want to promote?
Yeah, so
Kingdom Comedy.
August 23rd, I believe. Right? Yes, August 23rd, Kingdom Comedy, which is a comedy business that I am trying to promote, trying to go active. One of my dreams is to have my own comedy club. So go on Instagram, Facebook, follow that page, help me out in my dreams. Maybe you can donate. No, I'm kidding. You have to do that.
Sponsor. That we use different words. Sponsor.
Oh yeah, sponsor. Yeah,
Yeah.
sponsor. Sponsor's cool. August 23rd, we'll be at the VFW in Beacon for a show there. This first 50 ticket purchases will have a free champagne bottle for the table. So
A champagne bottle.
champagne bottle.
Damn, that's solid value. What
Supposed
is?
to be a date night for couples, so take advantage
Yeah.
before it runs out.
Yeah.
August
Who's on that lineup?
is me, Mike Keegan, Connor O'Brien,
Great comic.
Sean Connor, I think his name is Sean. He calls himself Connor. Mike Keegan, I said. Dr. Anna Lapelli.
Oh, love Anna. Yep, done many shows with her.
I feel like there's one more.
Is it Ngubiade on there?
Yes, and Michael Agunbiade is on there. Yeah, that's my guy.
I got your schedule down, buddy.
Yeah, they called him the African Prince on the flyer.
African Prince. What? Who wrote that?
The guy that made the flyer, his name is Anthony Peterson.
Anthony. Has Michael made a comment about that?
He loved it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I guess it's the last name Agunbiade.
If I put that on a flyer and he saw that, he'd be like, "Take that shit down." He'd be up my fucking ass.
In the last show when you brought him up, that was hilarious in itself.
How I said his last
He
name?
was like Agunbiade.
Egunbiade. Like that's how you say his name, right?
I mean, yeah.
Egunbiade.
Whenever I bring it up, I always put that accent on there. Like I say, Michael Agunbiade. And you hear like the drums in the background.
I cannot. I cannot do that. We cannot go Wakanda on this one.
Have one of Michael's cousins hit you with the.
Yeah. Yeah. Woke up 3 days later next to an elephant. No. Yeah. No. See, it always goes back to Michael. Like we always at this show. I don't. It's gonna be Michaelable in this very short. I don't know why we always talk about him.
I'm always gonna bring up Michael.
Yeah.
When he makes it, I'll bring him up. Like I know that guy.
Yeah. Hi, Michael. I'm gonna try to get front row seats, and he's not gonna be like, nah. He's like, Dave, you got to sit in the back. Like, why?
I'm gonna get front row seats just to scream 9/11 when he says, "Give me 2 words."
Yeah. Do you think he'll do that when he's like making a Netflix special or something like that? He's like, all right, I always like to leave a couple minutes, just do 2 things, and we'll see how it goes.
Because that's I feel like that's like one of his special moves. Like, you know, a wrestler has a special move.
Mm-hmm.
Like David Lucas does that. He'll at the end of his show, he'll say, whoever wants to get roasted, line up in front of the stage.
Yeah.
And like he could do that. All right, end of the show, y'all know what to do. Give me 2 words.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then Jaw Found will be like, gay sex.
Yeah. We were at Toasted once, and he asked for like he's like, shout out your favorite rappers. And I was like, Jay-Z. And he goes, because that's where he was going with it, and I completely ruined what he was trying to do. So afterwards, he's like, don't do that. I was like, okay, sorry. I was trying to help you out. I didn't yell Ice Spice. I'm sorry. Yeah,
that's
sorry,
okay.
buddy. I never forgot. Never forgot.
Don't do it again.
Yeah.
Or I won't go on none of your shows no more.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna abandon me at some point. Mostly because we keep talking about him on this fucking show. I'm so sorry. Like, this is not the Michael and Ngubiade show. We're talking about Danny Mendez, who is
It's okay. Ain't much to talk about me.
yeah. Now there's
simple.
plenty to talk about you. I owe you so much. You've been a really great friend to me in all this. You've shown me a lot of ways on how to do this. Like I've really learned a lot from you, which is I'm so grateful for. Yeah, dude. You've also put me on so many shows, which is huge. So, I mean, I owe you a lot for that too. It's always appreciated. And yeah, man, I mean, a lot of this isn't possible without you. So, appreciate you, dude. Your eye twitched when I said that. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
It's nice to be appreciated.
Yeah, man. You deserve it. You deserve some praise, man. Yeah. Not like a kink praise or anything like that.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
hold the baby oil, man.
Yeah. You no, I'm not gonna do that. All right.
Do it.
Anything you want to say before we wrap it up here?
No. Follow, like, subscribe, sponsor Likable. Go on their OnlyFans as well. They have that hidden. Dave has pics of his feet.
Yeah. And follow Danny on Instagram and social media. Also follow Kingdom Comedy, where Danny is producing shows to see all the lineups and ticket links for all of his upcoming shows, all that kind of stuff. Please like and subscribe. I guess, I don't know, that's what we're supposed to say. All right. Likeable is filmed and recorded with Radio Free Ryan Cliff. Thank you to Jen Hamoud, Matthew Rosenberg, and thank you to the Epicurean, which hosts us for each and every episode. Come in, stop, and maybe you'll catch us on the air. Likeable is a comedy-based podcast where experts in absolutely nothing and should not be taken seriously. Consider this your daily dose of very questionable wisdom and hopefully some hilarity. Proceed with caution and a healthy dose of skepticism. Danny Mendez, thank you so much.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Ooh, music.
Oh, dang. I did want to say one more thing.
What'd you want to say?
To the new comics coming out.
Oh, word.
The new era of comics that's coming out.
Like bonus footage right now.
Just a piece of advice. If there are any comics out there that's having trouble getting booked or having trouble getting noticed, do what I do. Start your own shit.
Ooh. Okay, we're gonna extend this a little bit. That's still gonna be in there, but we're gonna say this. Yes. Yes. 100% agree. I think I wanted to do shows at the Krog because I wanted time every month, right? And I have that advantage of having the venue, right?
Yeah.
But Union Street, we got Union Street on board because wanted to do 2 shows a month. Now they're like once a quarter. It's just rough. We'd like to see you twice a year. It was like, awesome. We're going to build great stuff. but yeah,
material by then.
Yeah, I know. Actually, yeah, we're not going to run into fatigue with that. But yeah, that's so true. Like new comedians, I'm sure as a producer, you get approached a lot from people, right?
Yeah.
And it's a very awkward thing to be like, hey, like, nah, but sometimes you got to be that way. And you've been very great about featuring a lot of new comedians or giving them chances, which is great. I've been a benefactor of that personally. So like, that's always great. But yeah, I think if they just found one venue that they can put a show on once a month or every other month and then put you on as well, like that's hands washing hands, baby. This is great. They can produce, make a little scratch, hopefully make some money, and then you get time, they get time on your show, you make some I mean, it's just
people will see you perform, you possibly can book another producer and they'll see you perform and say, hey, you did great, I got a venue too that you can perform in. And then you start networking, hit up other open mics. You say, hey, I produce over here. I think you'll be great for this spot. You just build up your list from there.
Pull up one person out of the city per show. Maybe they'll throw you on something. I don't know. But like one person from a different scene and every time. And eventually somebody might like you. And then, so it's just that kind of thought process too, of just being like, I need to introduce me as a performer to this other scene, not just at an open mic. Right. And it's nice because they want to help you if you help them, ideally. Right. So that's just like we both ended up at Rhino because we, I think just because we put Andrew Rich on a show, right? Yeah. Exactly. So, I mean, I've been trying to get into Rhino, not aggressively, but, passively for a while now, and I fail the contest every time because it's either Hannah or Josh Tinley or somebody that's just so much better than me that wins every time. So I never win. But,
first time I went, I lost to Michael in the last round, which is fair. He definitely was better than me. I was a very new comedian at the time, but when I first seen Michael, I was like, damn, bro, like this guy's fucking amazing, man. I'm happy to lose to him. Yeah. Then the second time I lost, I ain't gonna say who I lost to, but I was like, damn, I lost to this motherfucker. Hell no, I want my rematch, bro.
Yeah. I have an idea who that is. We'll talk about it after. But yeah, dude. So it's just one of those things where sometimes if you book somebody in good faith, they might help you out in the future. Yeah. That doesn't happen all the time, but ideally it will. But yeah.
Just always be positive with the bookings. Don't always expect to book somebody and then get booked. Just know that whoever you book has to be funny because it is your spot, it's your venue, and it's your name on the line. Yeah. So don't book somebody that's not funny just because they'll get you into a spot that they have. Yeah. Or just because they'll bring like 8 friends, Yeah. That too. Like just because those 8 friends are laughing, you still have to account for the other 30 people that's not.
Exactly. Now, hopefully if the person you booked is bad, but they brought 8 friends, they go early and only do 5 minutes. They get done. And then I'm referencing me at this point. I brought the whole crowd to that Barvino show and I was done in 4 minutes. But everybody else was really funny after that. My friends had a great time. That was a good show.
Yeah, that was a good show. You was funny that show. I'm glad.
Yeah, it was. I look back on it.
That was your first show, though.
That was my first show.
And now you're like all over the place, bro. So that's good too, bro. I'm like really proud of you because you had 0 crowd work when I first met you, and now you actually have crowd work. You always say to yourself like, I don't have crowd work. Crowd work isn't me. I hate doing crowd work. But bro, you're really actually good at crowd work. Like that Rhino the Rhino spot that we did with Andrew, that was like 30% crowd work that you were doing.
Yeah, I offered to marry a couple.
It was awesome.
Thanks, man. I think I'm just constantly comparing myself to like you and Mike, and then I'm just like, God, this isn't what I could be.
When you hosted the last show we did, that Sloops, what you did as a host was amazing. Like you opened up the crowd for us comedians. Like you got information out of them that we can use and we can call back on, and that's what a real host is supposed to do, not just go up there and do bits. And now we gotta. Like, let's say if we want to crowd work, now we have to like seriously try and figure it out because it's not open for us. So if I have a bit that I have to figure out where the relationships are and who's more prone to cheating, who's having the most sex, I don't have to do that anymore. That takes away a minute of my time because you did it. Yeah. So now I have more time to work off of. And that's great, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's a blessing and a curse. I've been doing a lot of hosting. So I'm just like, what's going to make this fun for me? And it's like interacting with people. I'm like, I got to take advantage of this because ideally I won't be hosting forever. But in the podcast, actually asking people questions out of nowhere has helped me a lot with figuring that out too. But yeah, thank you. That really means a lot. It's coming from you. It means a lot. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Got you hosting Laugh It Up a lot too, so it's working.
Yeah. Well, I mean, since I've started to work on crowd work, he's not booked me. so I don't know. Yeah, we're doing something on Sunday at Bethel Woods, but by all accounts, it won't be a comfortable show. So. Just that's how it's been described to me. But it's another one of those earn your stripes situations, I think. But yeah, man, I really appreciate you saying that. Yeah.
Anytime, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right. Now,
your eye twitched too.
What's that?
Your eyes was twitching too a little bit.
Dude. It's so uncomfortable getting compliments, man. It's so uncomfortable. Especially because, like, we shit on each other a bit, so it's like weird being nice to each other,
Right? Like, fuck this guy. Take what I said back. I don't mean it.
I think Danny's going to try and kiss me after that. That's like Pat Downey. All right. I already read the exit. Cue the music.
Yeah, you got jokes and you're insightful.